y'all, it is Sunday, the start of a new vlog. I am on my way to church. We're going to a new church called New Birth. Now, I'm going to try not to let my preconceived notions about this church get in my way of like receiving a word, but I don't like mega churches at all. I don't like that it feels so big. It doesn't feel personable. It just feels like a business to me sometimes. And also, you know how black churches be like, I say black churches like I only go to black churches. Or black churches probably sound wild saying that, but y'all know what I'm saying, who understand it. But I don't know. I feel like when it comes to like mega churches, sometimes I feel like it's more about entertainment than actually teaching you the word, and I don't like that. Y'all know who I like listening to. Y'all know I like Jackie Hill Perry. I think it's Myron, Miles Monroe. Like, I like listening to people like that who actually teach the Bible. I really don't want to be entertained. But I'm going with my friend. He swear by this church. It's the pastor, Jamal Bryan. I've seen him like here and there. I think he was the one. I think the last time I seen him, he was telling people not to go to Target. So, he being on like social media, the church is huge, but I'm like, God, I need a word today. Like, I need a word for my soul and my spirit, because your girl has been going through it, but I have been getting through, like everything else. But anyway, I'm hoping that I believe I'm gonna receive a good word. So once I'm done with church, I'll come back and let y'all know how it is. Hey y'all, church was good. The message was about, so the messages came from church, so they look cute. The message about the title of the message was called I Ain't Tripping, but it was basically about like letting go of people who like have hurt you and having peace in letting go and not feeling like how can I explain it, like the hurt and the pain from what people did to you. Allow God's peace to heal you, and it doesn't mean you got to be mad at them. It doesn't mean you got to be mean to them. It doesn't even mean like you still have to feel obligated for them to have access to your life, but allow God's peace to heal you through all of that. But it made me think about, what about the person on the other end, like the person who hurt you? Like, what if they were genuinely sorry? What if they didn't really mean it? Like, what about giving grace like God gives us grace? Or what about forgiving them? Like, now, don't be a fool, obviously. If they keep doing something or whatever, like, yeah, some people you just have to love them from a distance and remove yourself or remove them out of your life. But I was just thinking, like, what about those people, like the people who like are really hurt by them hurting you or the decision that they made to hurt you? Like, I know that God gives us grace and forgiveness, but it just made me think about the other side of it. But I mean, it was a good message. So I'm going to go to the house. Today is Sunday. You know what we do on Sundays: meal prep. I feel so good to be back home and like be into my routine of things. But we need to meal prep today. I'm gonna take the dogs for a walk. I need to clean my linen, my sheets and stuff like that. School starts tomorrow, so I need to just go in, look at everything, see what's due, get an idea of what's going on with that, and then do some like admin stuff, bills, because it is the first of the month. So I just need to look over that, and then I need to go meet the lady today, because I'm dog sitting her dog this weekend, but she wants to do like a little meet and greet. I'm thinking about telling her to come over here and go to the dog park so the dog can be like in a neutral setting, not like in her car and stuff like that. But she had church today, so I'll probably text her and see if she's willing to do that. Y'all probably won't see me or talk to me for the rest of the day. I need to put out a vlog today too, so we have lots to do. I'm actually tired. It's 12:46. I'm debating on if I want to take a nap or just grab me some tea, and it's the caffeinated tea that I be drinking, and give me some energy and just knock everything out so that I could just go to sleep at night. Or should I just take a nap? But I feel like my nap is gonna throw my sleep off tonight, so I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure it out when I get in the house, but I'll chat with you. Good morning, y'all. Happy Monday. I am stressed out. It's 7 o'clock now. But child, so I didn't show y'all, but I took Obi and Caleb on a walk. Oh, here he go right here. Say hey to the people. So Obi likes to pull when we're walking, and we went for a 3-mile walk. That's not long to me. But between him pulling on that leash and being on the pavement, it wore down his little paw pads. So I noticed that he was limping or whatever. So I just put like some little lemon balm on there just to kind of soothe him. Like I used to work for a vet many years ago, so I know that like he'll be okay. But of course, I'm like, this is my first time keeping a dog. I know that he'll be okay, but I'm trying to think of like being an owner what I want to know, like if something was wrong with my dog, even though it was minor. I personally wouldn't, but that's because I have experience. I've been a vet, not a vet, I've been a vet tech before. So I've seen these type of issues come in. But also too, I don't want to like withhold information in him and then he think like, oh, I'm just waiting. And so I did reach out to him and just let him know, and I showed him like the picture of his paws or whatever. But child, so the dog got an allergy. These dogs have a lot of like skin issues, and I'm looking at the food that he feed him. He feed him science diet, which is not the best quality food. And I'm sure that the vet told him to get it because they get paid off of that. They buy it wholesale, like they make money off of that. But it's not a good quality food. And then it's puppy food too. The dog is 3 years old. I don't know why they got him selling puppy food. I don't know what the vet may have told him. But anyway, the dog got allergies, so I gave him his allergy medications. I think it's called Apoquil or something like that. He get that every morning, but the dog was just fine. And I noticed that he was scratching, but he typically scratches. Child, this man then scratched himself so hard that now he is bleeding. And I'm like, bro, he looking at me. He looking at me like, you talking about me? Yes, I'm talking about you. The man was just fine 5 seconds ago, so I'm gonna give him a bath. Rover charges extra for baths, but I'm not gonna charge extra because I just feel bad because he like super itchy. Like he had this little Supreme jacket on. I end up washing that and also washing his leash and stuff like that because I don't know if people know that you're supposed to like wash that stuff like periodically because dirt and all of that stuff get on there, and I'm pretty sure that irritates his skin. So I got this lavender shampoo to like soothe his skin. I really hate giving dogs baths. Like I don't even like giving my own dog a bath, but I'm gonna put this shampoo. It's by Giovanni. It's actually really good. It is by Giovanni. Yeah. I'm gonna give him a bath. And then I'm gonna just let him take it easy. Like he's limping on his right paw. All four of his paws are worn down, but he's not really bearing weight on that one in particular. I know that he'll be fine, but I'm like, why would this have this is was making it like not enjoyable because like yes, he a good dog. I would definitely watch him again. But then the anxiety that comes with watching somebody dog, and if something happened to the dog, I'll take it. If he want me to take the dog to the vet and stuff like that, I have no problem paying for it or whatever. But I'm just like, this is supposed to be a fun, enjoyable experience, but then also too, like you're responsible for somebody else's dog. So I'm like, even though I know he'll be okay, I'm just like, oh my God. So he's supposed to go home today. His dad picks him up like around, the sun picks him up around like 5 or 6 um tonight. And so it's 7:09. I basically text him or sent him that um around 6 something this morning. So hopefully the guy is like cool with it. He not tripping. But if he is tripping, like I said, I'll take him to the vet or whatever. But now the boy is bleeding, the paw is messed up. I'm like, what? I mean, he's fine, as y'all can see. He's just chilling. But literally on the last day, Obi, you want to have all of this happen to you, and I'm thinking I'm doing good because I'm taking him for a walk, because he not high energy, but like I'm like, let's just go on our little walk. Y'all know I walk almost every day, so I'm not thinking like it's gonna be an issue. But it's the him pulling on that leash and his feet going up against that concrete, so it wore his little paw pads down. But I know he'll be fine. But I'm like, why would this happen to me, first of all, with my first sitter, and then on the day that he's supposed to go home, child? So I'll let y'all know how it goes. Today I am chilling. I'm surprised I woke up. I woke up at 5. Not surprised I woke up, but I woke up this early. I don't be up out the bed, and I look crazy too. But I've been editing, reading my tea, playing my gospel music, and just chilling. I'm debating on if I want to go outside today, like out to a coffee shop, because I think we only got 2 days this week where it's nice, and then it's supposed to be raining. So I'm like, you should just get outside as much as you can. We got a few things on the agenda to do this week that I am excited about. So I just want to check in with y'all. Happy Monday, and I'll talk to y'all later. To get him a bath, y'all. My boy, I got nothing to tell him. Is this better? Yeah, this will be wet. I know. Nobody likes to take a bath these days. You are a big boy. You're a stinky boy too. Somebody is gonna have a little bath. No, come on. That's a good baby. You can scratch it right there too. That's why I keep that sweater on too. You can see. I get clean, honey. Alright, y'all, we done with the bath. I don't see his skin. This is from him scratching. Let's show the people how red you are. I don't know if y'all can see, like right here, how red he is. He came with like a little jacket and a coat on. And I was wondering why, because it ain't hot out here like that. I mean, it ain't cold out here like that. But I took it off, but I think he could, yeah, his hair is on my mouth. I gotta take a shower, stay. I think his dad put it on so that he can, like it can create a barrier from him scratching right there. But I took like, he had this big old gold chain on. I'm like, don't you dare jump. I'm like, maybe that's irritating him too. You feel so good. I'm hoping his dad is like receptive to like some feedback. Because like I said, I think he would do better with a different diet. And then also like, I washed his stuff too. I washed his, I washed his harness because it was a little stinky. But also, that stuff can harbor bacteria. Shoot, I forgot to put the thing on. I'll put it on. Come here. Yeah, that's your little stinky self. I washed that and I washed his sweater because it was dirty too. So hopefully you feel better. I'm going to put some coconut oil in. It helps with your skin. And hopefully you feel better. You're so handsome. He's such a good dog. Such a good dog. I will wash him anytime. Don't jump over there. He needs like those booties. Like sometimes he limps on that leg and then sometimes he doesn't. But his little paw pads are like just a little bit raw. They're not bad. I put some coconut balm on there. I don't know. I don't think he goes for walks right. You got like puppy feet. Like they feel so soft. Caleb's is like rough because we're like, well, for the past 15 years, we walk. I don't just, oh my God, you heavy. I don't just like let him go outside and come back. Now I do because, he's older, but I guess when dogs are not used to walking, I wear some cages. Look at him. And he pulls like, this boy is solid. Yeah, he will pull you, and then him pulling against that pavement, walking for that amount of time will weigh on his little feet. Just like that. See how he pulled like that? Hold on. Stop, because your feet is already messed up. Anyway. Let me handle him, and I'll talk to y'all later. All right, y'all, we're doing a quick outfit of the day. Hopefully y'all can see it. I don't know if I should wear these shoes. Hold on, y'all tell me which ones I should wear. It might have to be these shoes anyway, because I can't find this other sandal. But this sandal, this cute. Hopefully y'all can see it. Oh, what? Is that not a kid? Zara. Glamaholic, my regular D hat, because my hair is like woolly and dirty. I'm just gonna probably wear hats all week. I need to make a decision. Y'all, my hair has grown so much. I didn't realize that until somebody said it, but like, that's crazy. It's only been what, maybe? It's been a year. Yes, it's been a year since I started growing my hair. Anyway, so we're wearing a hat because the hair is not done, and that's the fit. But I'm thinking it's gonna have to be these fuzzy shoes. It's 69 degrees today in Atlanta. It's nice, like not too hot, not too cold. Perfect for a little jogging suit. Did I say I got this from Zara? Yeah, so this is the fit. Oh, I hope y'all can hear that music. We're about to get ready to go. Where are my glasses at? I'm going to Midtown. That's where I went all last week, and I really enjoyed it. The Daydreamer Cafe. I don't know if I showed it last week. Y'all probably seen a montage of it. But I really like that cafe, and then I figured out a hack. So, in Atlanta, you got to pay for everything everywhere to park. And so, the hack is don't go telling nobody. But if you want to go to like a coffee shop or something like that, look for, or a restaurant, look to see if they have like a grocery store parking. Usually you can park in there for a couple hours or period, like acting like you're going to the grocery store, but you actually just go to the coffee shop or wherever you need to go. So it worked for me. When did I go? I went Friday. It worked for me then, so I'm hoping it works for me today. I'm trying to let a few of my things, I need to let that computer and my headphones charge up. Today I'm gonna brain dump everything that I need to do for the week. We are starting school, so I'm about to brain dump on y'all. I need to do my school schedule and just like do all of my assignments. We're only taking one class this semester, or now, this one is 8 weeks. I need to renew my ACLS, so I gotta take like this pre-test before I actually do the class. And then I'm gonna make some content. I'm gonna do a series. It's gonna be called, y'all let me know what y'all think it is. It's gonna be called, by the time y'all see this, it'll already be out. But the series, I'm gonna do 2 series. I'm gonna do one like on building my community. Is like a 38-year-old female living in Atlanta. From that perspective, then I'm gonna do, I told y'all I had my goals of like doing something at least like every week or every month to like get out the house and to be social, or just to tap into like my hobbies or things I want to do outside of work. Like I don't want my life to just be work, home, work, home, work, home. So I'm like, since I'm in Atlanta, like let me take advantage of being able to like do things in my area. So I'm gonna create a series that's basically like, you're not depressed, you just need to get out of the house, because that is like a whole thing. I be thinking like, oh, I'm down and out, and it's like, girl, yeah, who wouldn't be? I mean, I do enjoy my house, but it's like, you gotta get out, go get some vitamin D, go be social, go enjoy life. Y'all know I like traveling and stuff like that, but sometimes I can get in my mood. So I'm gonna do a whole little series on that. And that's it. The dogs are chilling. Both of them I ended up giving Caleb a bath too. Can y'all see them? Both of them are chilling. Caleb and then Obi, they both got on diapers because they both boys and they want to mark their territory in my house. Not about to be smelling like pee at all. All right, so I will see y'all at the grocery. I mean, not the grocery store. I will see y'all at the coffee shop. Time I talked to y'all today. I don't know if I was at the coffee shop or whatever, but I got a lot of stuff done at the coffee shop. I just got the shower. Y'all know I'm a grandma. I don't even think it's 8 o'clock yet, but baby, I am happy to be clean and chilling. I'm about to do my puzzle. Remember I had this in St. Louis? I had started it, and then because I left for Oregon, I wasn't able to remotely finish it, and I don't even know if I got all the pieces because this thing then traveled from Oregon back here with me, and I didn't find pieces as I went along. But I'm about to start it, and these pieces are so small. I got them from the dollar store, and that's probably why. But anyway, we not doing nothing for the rest of the night. Literally chilling. Tomorrow, I don't know what I gotta do, but I'm pretty sure I got stuff to do. I have to take my car to the shop. Some brake light came on. I need to Google if I can drive my car with the brake light on, because when I drive it, it feel like I'm forcing it. Like when I put hit the gas, it feel like it's like having a hard time driving. I don't know, child. But I'm like, the mechanic that I go to is like 30 minutes away, so I'm like, am I gonna be able to drive it, or do I need to get it towed? I don't know. I can't be bothered with it though. I'll worry about that tomorrow. What God say? Tomorrow I got enough problems for itself, so I'm gonna just focus on tonight, and tonight is chilling. watching Scandal. And that's it. I edited a vlog, put it out. Did I meal prep? I meal prep yesterday. I ate my salmon, rice, and some asparagus for dinner. And then I went and got me some ice cream at Rita's. And I was chopping it up with the lady there. Because I guess they got new ownership, not management or whatever. So we was talking. Y'all don't care about any of that stuff. Anyway, I just came out to close out today. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Good afternoon, y'all. I don't know where my hat went at. I don't know. Y'all just don't see me looking crazy. I'm about to go pick my car up, so sounds like I have a transmission issue, but how was I supposed to know that I was supposed to keep the transmission fluid intact? He told me I had a leak. But it looked like it was so bad. Like, he looked at the fluid, it was dark, it was black. He said it's not supposed to be black. He said you're supposed to change it every 30,000 miles. He said, when the last time you had it changed? I said, never. It's not funny at all because this car is a 2018. It's Honda's. Honda's car is supposed to be good. But who was going to tell me that I needed to get my transmission fluid? Like, I just thought you're supposed to get tires, brakes, and, like, these are things that you need to do. You need to have decent tires on your car. You need to get your oil changed every month or every few months, however it's supposed to be. And you eventually you're going to need brakes. Those were the things that the car that I had, if y'all been following me for a long time, when I had that Saturn for 10 years, that's the only thing I did on it. Now, I think when I was in Michigan for a while, my dad did. He used to take it for like a tune-up. Maybe they changed the transmission fluid then, but that car lasted me 10 years. This is a 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I've had this car for 7 years. That's crazy. I've had this car for 7 years. It has 127,000 miles on there because y'all know I be driving. And I'm thinking it's a Honda. You know it's going to last me a long time. Now the man's talking about a new transmission. Do I get a new? I don't even know. I kept asking him how much do it cost. He told me I gotta call around. Da 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 da. He said he changed the fluid, did some stuff in there. Da 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 da. He told me come pick up the car, drive it around for a day or two, cause a whole bunch of lights just start coming on. He said see if the transmission fluid circulating through the car or whatever, however it worked, makes it work better, because he said the car is like switching into gear. I don't know if y'all know what all this stuff means. Hopefully it makes sense. It don't make sense to me. Like, kind of makes sense to me, but not for real. So he want me to come pick up the car and see if that worked. If not, then he talk about I think this is a transmission issue. Girl, I heard transmissions be $1 million, and if it's $1 million, I might as well get a new car. Y'all know I don't want a new car. I just paid that car off. We paid that car off the year before last, I think. It feel good not having a car, no. But I also did want a new car. But I don't want that new car payment. And then somebody was talking about it's probably better to lease. But y'all know I drive. I drive a lot. So leasing a car that doesn't fit my lifestyle unless I just rent a car every time. I don't even know what my travel life is about to look like, you know, like traveling for work. But unless I rent a car, rent a car anytime I go on a travel contract. But even my contracts here, like, the hospitals don't be closed. The hospital I'm going to now is like an hour away. So I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out that portion of my life. If I do, though, if y'all can't even see me, if I do get a new car, y'all know I'm definitely getting my Jeep. But I don't know, man. I'm like, I really do despise being an adult. And then being an adult single, I don't know if anybody who out there single can relate to just being a single woman and have to do everything. It's really ghetto. And I don't understand how I got dealt those cards. Why I sound like I'm about to cry. I don't understand how I got dealt these cards. Because what? Why do I even have to be bothered with this? And then I was thinking, because he wanted me to go pick up the car. I don't know nobody in Atlanta. We just talked about me not having a community. I couldn't even call. I was just thinking, like, who could I call to, like, take me to the car dealership? I have nobody. I have to call Uber. That's who I have to call. Which then sent me down a downward spiral of, like, damn, you really be out here thugging it by yourself. And by the grace of God, like, I be cool. Like, I make it. But you know, it's just one of those things where you like, damn, like, I'm tired of doing this. Is not hard. Let me preface it by saying this. People are going through way more things than this. This is just life stuff. You have a car for 7 years, you don't change the transmission fuel. Like, yes, that's what happens. I'm thinking of all the stuff that's going on in my life. Like, the things that are going on are just regular life things. You live through life long enough, you go through life. But I just be like, I really be doing life by myself. I don't be having nobody. It just be me. And I just be tired. Like, I just be wanting somebody to come take the load off, man. But, you know, I'm thankful that I can carry the load. And when I can't, God intervenes on my behalf. You know, He always look out for me. I can say that if it's money or somebody coming through randomly, some random man popping up and helping me do something, God always look out. But I'm just like, man, Miss Independent. I don't want to be her. I don't. I want somebody to lean on, honey, but such is life. Anyway, today I'm about to go pick up the car. We're going to see if it works. And he said bring it back tomorrow to see if anything changes. And if not, then we need a new transmission. So, tonight we are doing the cooking class. We're going to do that. So, hopefully that puts me out of... I'm not in a mood. I think I'm just... You know, you had that feeling where it's just like... When the car light came on yesterday, I was just like, okay, something else. Like, what's new? You be going through so much stuff, and then you be like, okay, just add it to the list, child. So, hopefully the cooking class makes me feel a little bit better. This is the last, I should go outside and go for a walk because this is the last nice day of the week. I checked the weather, and it's supposed to rain every day for the rest of the week. So I'm like, you know how much the sun or not having sun affects my mood. So I'm like, girl, go outside. But when I was walking Obi, because Obi walked fast, that man had my body hurting this morning. Like, I was feeling sore. I told y'all, walking Caleb and walking him is two different things. I miss him too. He was such a good boy. Me and his daddy was chopping it up outside. About his skin, and I was telling him about the food and all of that stuff. He seemed like a good young man. But anyway, I'll chat with y'all later. Alright, y'all, we are at the cooking class. I hope I'm parked in the right place because they said $20 parking, but this is giving free, but this is downtown. Ain't nothing free downtown. But I don't see a sign that says I can't park, so I'm like... And there's cars over here, so I'm hoping, like, I'm good. But I need to get out and walk because I'm in the area, but I don't actually see the place. It's called Reverb. Made to order charcuterie. Let's see. Okay, anyway. I'm hoping that the class... At first, I was not going to go, y'all. I had emailed the company, like... I told them, like, listen, my transmission on my car went out. Now my battery dying. Y'all might not be even able to see me. I just using my phone, but I told them my transmission went out. Can I just reschedule? Because I promise you, I did not want to do nothing today. Like, I have been in such the biggest funk. Okay, once again, my Jeep. Yes, we can, because that's a whole porno. But I was like, they never emailed me back, and I'm like, that's gonna be a waste of money. So I'm like, just go. Maybe it'll make me feel better. I'm not like, I don't know what I am. I don't know if I'm numb or I'm just like, I don't know how to feel. I'm just like, I guess over it. I'm like, ugh. Anyway, oh, maybe I was supposed to park over there for $20. We'll see what they say about this over here. Hopefully don't nobody break in, grab. I don't got nothing in here for them to even grab, so. I mean, there's other cars parked over here, but yeah. Hopefully the class is fun. And I have a good time, and it just takes my mind off of life, child. Cause I literally went to, when I get overwhelmed, I go to sleep. Like, go ahead and go to sleep, baby. And hopefully when you wake up, you'll feel better. I typically don't, but at least it gives my brain a rest from thinking about everything that I got going on. So anyway, we about to go in here. See y'all inside. Y'all, I'm so glad that I came to the class. I met a new friend. She's a Pisces just like me. Pisces! We literally have a list that we are doing. We literally were thinking the same thing. We literally came by ourselves. Y'all know I just said that I was not gonna come. And what is the odds that I would meet somebody here? We're going to exchange numbers. We're going to hang out for real. I'm glad I came. This experience, 10 out of 10. Pasta, 10 out of 10.
So good.
I would definitely recommend. See y'all later. Alright. Alright. Hey y'all, it is Thursday. We have a new guest today. I don't know if y'all can see Shamita, come say what up to the folks. She just got here, so I'm about to get her some water. And then, Shamita, you about to be in a room for a rude awakening, honey, because we going for a walkie walk. I hope you ready. I know. So, Shamita has separation anxiety. So, hold on. Give me the water. What I'm about to do for her, what I'm sure my therapist will tell me when people have anxiety, is get her mind off of it. So we about to go for a walk. We got to park over here by my apartment. It's several miles. Oh, that's one thing about big dogs, honey. That slobber. I'm like, what is this wet on her floor? Her tongue. But the walk is 3 miles. Say hi to the people. She beautiful. She is 9 years old, which is so crazy. Y'all know, if y'all know anything about dogs, big dogs typically do not live that long. Not live that long, but like that's considered old. Like Caleb is considered old for Caleb, get out his water. You acting like you ain't got your own. Dogs love being in everybody else's stuff but they own. I got like an automatic waterer over there. But since her mama brought her stuff, we just gonna use that as well so she can take a pic from them. And then your mama gave you some treats. I need to text her and see if you ate tonight. Oh, you know what she told me? She leave your food out all day. I'm gonna have to put it up because Caleb would be in his food, in her food. But anyway, today has been chill. I didn't really do nothing. I did go to the pool. I didn't even bring y'all. I didn't show y'all. I was in a mood and I was like, hey, we gotta get up out of this. So this is about to help her and me. Went to the pool, got some vitamin D. Now we about to go on a walk, listen to this podcast, and I wish I was y'all later. Good morning, y'all. I don't know what I got myself into, but we got a doggy daycare over here. Meet Chaos. That boy won't even let me touch him. He gonna leave that leash on because he won't even let me pick him up. His daddy said this is his first time ever being boarded. So I'm gonna let him chill, get acclimated. Shamita, she's fine. She did not let me sleep last night. She has the separation anxiety. That walk did help, but at night she was just going from the living room to the bedroom, living room to the bedroom. And that made me sad because I know she missed her mama. But she did good. There were a few times where I woke up and she was like laid out. I'm about to feed Caleb. Everybody else, like 2 max is my limit on keeping dogs because first of all, my apartment not even that big. But I do take them outside frequently. And everybody's old except for him. But this man, I'll tell everybody to meet me in a dog park. This man was trying to, he's so small, he could fit through the fence in the dog park. I'm like, oh Lord, Chaos. And then his daddy got the nerve to name him Chaos. I'm like, as soon as I seen that name, I said, I hope you won't live up to it, honey. I turn this air on because it's hot. They got me hot all ready. But everybody just went outside, used the bathroom. I'm about to meet my friend for breakfast. So I'm about to I need to hurry up and get dressed. I just wanted to come say hello to y'all this morning and show y'all my daddy daycare. I only do 2 max because Caleb is no work. Shamita is cool. She just follow me. Everybody follow me. Can I take this off? Let me take it off. Good boy, Chaos. You know, I think it's so funny. The men dog owners versus the women. The men bring the bare minimum, the dog and food. That's it. The women dog owners, they will bring food, treats, toys, bedding. I was like, do you want to bring anything else? He was like, I'll go get it. Because this is his first time too as well. Like, I mean, obviously dropping his dog off to somebody. But we should be good. I got my camera so that I can watch them while I'm gone. And I'm getting my hair done today. Don't worry, I know I look a mess. We're getting our hair done today, but I'll chat with y'all later. Y'all, today has been the second worst day of my life. I don't even know if this is gonna make it to the blog or if I should say it, but when I think about it, it's like it's nothing that I did intentionally on purpose or would have even thought was going to happen. But why did the little dog Chaos that I had, the Chihuahua, that this morning, why did he die? Girl, when I tell you, when it rains, it pours. Like, I could not have imagined this happening to me. I take the balcony door just like this. I'm gonna show y'all this is my balcony. All morning, all 3 of the dogs, Caleb, Shamita, Chaos, me chilling on the balcony. The door stays open so they can go in and out. Around noon, I get ready to take everybody for a walk. Shamita liked to pull. Chaos, he can't be no more than 5 pounds. So it's just easier for me to walk them separately unless I'm taking them to the dog park. Then I could just, because it's a short distance. So, hey girl, what's wrong? What's wrong, mama? She could tell something wrong with me. So I'm taking her for a walk. Maybe 10 minutes. Door is still open. Chaos running around. Caleb sleep. We are walking. I'm walking up to my apartment faces the main street. So when I come into my apartment, I can see my apartment from the street. I come to my apartment. Why is Chaos on the ground? And if it sounds like I'm calm, it's because I've literally cried my eyes out. Literally, I've washed my face and everything now, but I was bawling like hysterically, and I'm probably still not done crying. Why was Chaos on the ground? I live on the highest floor. Trying to like, do it matter how many floors he got? Because you know people be creepy and be trying to figure stuff out. Anyway, I live on a very high floor. I'm walking up. Mind you, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really see that well. But I see something in the road, and I look, and I automatically knew it was him. I ran to pick him up. I didn't have my phone. I just had my keys to the house. Ran to go pick him up. Jumped in my car and went straight to the vet, which is across the street from me. He's still alive, thankfully, at this point, but my boy just fell from a building. I'm in there hysterical, crying, yelling, oh my God. Like, I just never would have imagined something like that would happen. Anyway, that's just a regular vet. They don't have the equipment to deal with emergency things. She tells me I wouldn't necessarily take him to the emergency vet because I really don't think he gonna make it, and he might pass on your way there, and I don't want you to have to deal with that. Like, I was hysterically crying, like hyperventilating. I think I was having like a panic attack. Like, I was going crazy because in my mind, not even crazy because blood, all of that. I had to change my clothes and stuff in my shirt. I still got blood on my pants. I don't even know where that came from, but I'm crying hysterically because like, what? I just got this man's dog today. Like, what? Like, even if I'm saying it, I cannot even wrap my mind around like what even happened, how it happened, why it happened, why would this happen? Anyway, they tell me go to the emergency vet. I'm flying, weaving through traffic, pull up. I remember getting in there, and I just remember like, this is what I mean, like I'm about to start crying again. I remember getting in there, and I was just like, because they had put him in like a bin with a towel. When I brought him in, I just had him on me, like just holding him. And I remember I just stopped at the door, and I was just like, I just started saying sorry to him. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And then everything was like a blur after that. I remember them saying like stat, I guess that's their code for like emergency. And they end up taking the dog or whatever in the back. So long story short, he was bleeding internally. He had a fractured femur, and he had some brain swelling. He had some hematuria as well. They did an x-ray, ultrasound. They found out that his spleen was bleeding because they seen fluid. They did an initial like just quick ultrasound, and then they did a more in-depth one. So when she first came back, she was like, there's fluid. It's probably blood. His urine is red. It might be his bladder. We don't know. I said do whatever y'all need to do. Like, literally, the money is not an issue. Do whatever y'all need to do. Like, I don't know what else to say. So she like, okay. So they go back. They do an in-depth one. They find out that it was his spleen. She said spleens end up healing on themselves when it comes to trauma. Like, the blood will stop. They gave him some mannitol for the brain swelling, fluids, fentanyl, not morphine. She gave him something else. I forgot what it's called, but another pain medication. They put a catheter in him. And I could not get in contact with the owner. He had literally texted me maybe 20 minutes before this happened, just saying like, thank you. Here's my sister is the emergency contact just in case you need anything. He was on a plane, so I could not get in contact with him. So for at least an hour, I'm making all the decisions, which I was cool with, but they were looking at it from the standpoint of like, hey, this bill is gonna rack up. Let's give the owner an opportunity to make the decisions. And I'm just like, nah, like, I'm not about to wait for the owner to call me to make a decision. Like, if this was my dog, I want you to do everything possible to save the dog. Again, when it's you in a situation, kind of like when we at work, nah, we can't, this dog cannot die on my watch. Like, we got to do whatever we need to do. I don't care what you was talking about. So she come back and she say, basically, we gonna run a whole bunch of tests. We gonna do some lab work, ultrasound, x-rays, basically a workup to kind of figure out where we stand. Like, what is actually, we know there was trauma involved because he fell from a building onto concrete. Like, there's no grass out there, which probably made it worse. This is a little dog, so it's not girthed to help with the fall. Anyway, that was just $3,000 just for the diagnostic. I don't care. Cool. Swipe my card. She comes back. She says I said the femur is broke, spleen is bleeding, brain is swelling. Right now, it's monitoring. Not much we can do because he's not stable enough to go for surgery. She was saying surgery if it was something more bleeding, or if he kept bleeding, like his abdomen kept getting distended and they need to go in and stop the bleeding. But she said usually the spleen, I guess, just stops on its own. It'll clot. So it was just monitoring. So the owner calls me back after he gets off the flight, and I will be honest, this is like literally just happening, so I don't even know what he's gonna feel like after the fact, because he still has to go see the dog. But anyway, he calls me back and I'm still crying hysterically, and I'm just like, the dog fell off the balcony. And he was like, what? And I'm like, yeah, he somehow fell off the balcony. What I think he did is I don't think he jumped, because we was on the balcony all day. So I'm just like, he knew the height difference. Like, he knew that he was up high. But again, I don't know how dogs think. But I think he might have put his head and his feet through on the outside and maybe got stuck. And instead of like wiggling back, he wiggled forward and then fell forward. That's the only thing I could think of, because I don't think rationally he just jumped off of the balcony. He's a tiny dog. He can fit my things are like that big, so he can fit through them. Anyway, he says you didn't put two and two together, and what could I say? Like, I'm not even tripping on him, because I understand all of your anger. Like, you just gave your dog to me, and you telling me that I'm calling you and telling you your dog is in critical condition. Listen, if he would have called me every name in a book, I never would have held it against him, because I get where that anger and frustration comes from. So he hangs up on me, crying even more, because I feel horrible. I feel guilty. I feel like, what the fuck? Like, why? Like, how? And anybody who truly knows me knows I love animals. Like, I would have me, like, why would something like this happen to me? I don't want it to happen to anybody, but to me. So he calls back, and the vet is in there, and so the vet basically tells him what's going on. And I reiterate to him ad nauseum, do not worry about the cost. I got it. Whatever it is. I think she said over time, because first we got to deal with the swelling. We got to get him stable. He might need surgery. His femur is broken. He gonna need surgery for that. She was saying like $20,000. Like, not that night, but just like over time as he got better. Like, we can look up to spending like $20,000 on a dog. I said, I don't care. Like, I'm telling him, we all on speaker, so I'm there, the doctor there, he on the phone. I'm like, hey, I don't care. Like, whatever you want to do, I'm down. Like, I don't want you to make a decision based off of like finances. So he said, he was like, if the dog is in pain, put him down. And of course he's in pain, but he wasn't showing signs of it, like physically, like yelling or anything like that. But they had gave him like fentanyl and stuff like that. So, he was straight for the time being. This man, he's a very rational man, because I don't think I could have been that rational in the moment. He said to me, and this ain't nothing but God, because I was just like, when I tell you, I've been going through it. I've been going through, like, when it rains, it pours. But he said, I don't want you to have that financial burden. And he said he's lived a good life. If his quality of life is not going to be the same, I don't want him to suffer. And I start bawling out, crying again, because like, now you basically saying like euthanize. He said euthanize the dog. So ultimately he made a decision to euthanize the dog. I paid for the cremation, all of that stuff. And I stayed with the dog until they euthanized it. Like, while they were euthanizing, I was able to hold him. And I stayed there for like a good hour just crying. Because I felt so bad. I feel so bad. And the staff was so nice. I've taken my dog there before. But they were so nice. They were so understanding, so compassionate. Because what the hell, y'all? what the heliante? Like, how? Like, what? Like, I'm probably gonna have nightmares about it because I keep playing in my head when I found him on the ground. Like, I'm literally coming back and I'm like, I just sprinted over there and picked that baby up and just jumped in my car and just drove off. Because what else about that? Like, that's, I guess, what you're supposed to do. But the vet was telling me, she was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, there's a silver lining here. And I'm looking at her like, bitch, I don't want to hear it. The dog is dead. What is the silver lining? But she was like, people don't handle situations like this. You know, if it's somebody's fault or if it's nobody's fault, it's just a freak accident, you know that these bills can rack up, as you see. And soon as people hear money or money that they don't got, they get defensive and they be like, well, I don't got it, I don't want to pay for it. Then the other party is pissed off. And she was like, the fact that he said to you that he didn't want to burden you with the cost of the vet bills, and the fact that you said that you were willing to pay no matter what. I told that man, I said, I work every day for the rest of my life until that dog is back to normal. She was like, I've been doing this for a long time. I do not see people behave in this manner. And I was like, it didn't really make me feel better at all. But I mean, I'm just telling y'all the story. But y'all, I'm not doing this no more. Like, something that was supposed to bring me joy and make me happy, like, really, like, this is probably the second worst day of my life. Like, I never would have thought nothing like this would happen to me. They said they would reimburse me, which was new to me. I did not know that. They literally told me that, like, somebody called me after everything was done and kind of explained the process to me. But I did not know they reimbursed, which is good. But which also, I'm like, damn, if I knew they reimbursed, I would have told him, like, hey, let's run this build up. They're going to reimburse us anyway. Like, money is not an issue type of thing. And I don't know if they would have paid for the whole $20,000, but the fact that they was paying for anything, like, I had no clue. I did not know that. But they suspended my account. They said that I could keep the dog that I have now, but I don't even want to do it no more. Like, I'm, like, traumatized. Like, literally, I keep replaying, like, the very few beginning parts. Me picking him up, me driving to the vet, me in the vet, like, hysterically crying, like, oh my God. Like, I was going crazy because I'm like, what the hell? Like, how? I just couldn't believe that this was happening. Like, traumatized is not the word. I don't want to do it. Maybe in the future I'll think about it, but right now, like, I don't want to be responsible for nobody's dog, because that is the absolute worst thing. What do he want? I don't know why he keep calling me. Anyway, that's the absolute worst thing that can happen to somebody while you got their dog. Telling them that the dog, he wasn't dead then, but like, that your dog got injured. Baby, why he calling me like that? Hold on. I feel utterly, positively like shit. I sent him this long text message. I've apologized every single time that I've been on the phone with him. I apologize in a text message. Like, I don't, like, in these type of situations, it's nothing but to apologize and try to make the situation as convenient as possible for the person. Like, you know, all I hear is Hellcats and sirens over here. That's all I can. This is me trying to talk to myself, because I feel like, when I tell y'all, I feel like shit. Like, I just never in a million years would have thought this would have happened. Like, I'm telling you, all morning we was chilling. I did go get my hair done, but throughout the day, I can mind you, I got a camera. I could see them on the camera coming in and out the house. Everybody, when I got home and was about to walk everybody, he was cool. He was chilling. Like, I'm like, what happened? Only thing, I don't think he purposely jumped. I think he stuck his head out, probably stuck his paws. Like, I don't know if y'all can see it. He stuck his paws and his head out through here, and probably got stuck. And instead of, he probably was moving back and forth, and then his body just went over, because then she said he fractured his left femur. But when I found him, he was laying on his right side. That's the only broken bone he had. that was it, which was like, to me, I'm like, okay, cool, like we working with something. She told me about his spleen, cool, we working with something. Like the the main thing was the pressure on his brain. Like she said he had some nystagmus, which he did not have when I picked him up. Like when I say I was praying so hard and driving so fast, I'm so surprised I didn't get a ticket, because I'm like, God, please do not let this dog die. Please don't let him die. Like I'm telling him, like, chaos. When they was euthanizing him, I said, boy, you lived up to your name 1,000%, because all type of ruckus and chaos. Like I just can't believe that happened to me. Like I don't even know if I'm gonna put this in the vlog, because I feel so bad, but also too, I realized, like, I wouldn't have, if I would have known, I never would have, like, allowed him to even be out here. If I knew that was gonna happen, like, I would have done things to make sure it didn't happen. But it never crossed my mind that was gonna, it just literally never crossed my mind at all. And so I'm not trying to beat myself up, but knowing me, the person that I am, like, I ain't gonna be able to lay this down. Like, I'm my own worst critic. Like, even the owner, he wasn't super nice considering the circumstances, but he was very nice considering the circumstances. He wasn't like, oh my God, it's okay. He wasn't doing none of that, but he was being mature about the situation. Like, hey, he said mistakes happen. I don't want you to have this financial burden. My dog lived a great life, and I don't want him to be in pain. This is what I want to do. Very mature. Me on the other hand, I just can't believe, I literally cannot believe this happened to me. So I don't even know what I'm about to do for the rest. I'm probably about to, I know exactly, I'm about to go to Chipotle, get something to eat, because I haven't ate all day. And I'm probably about to soak in my misery. I'm like, I need therapy. I wish that I had my therapist, because I don't have nobody to talk. I did talk to my mom. She understands. She about the only person who understands me when it comes to animals. Or like, my friends, they don't be caring. But like my mom, like, she understands. But I know for a fact I'm about to just soak in my misery and cry and cry and cry and cry. My head hurts so bad from just, you would have thought like the dog was already dead the way that I was yelling. Like when I got him in the vet, I'm like I kept saying, like, oh my God, like what? Like just going back and forth, like walking, pacing. Like I wish somebody, I don't know if somebody should have been recording me, but anyway, I just wanted to update y'all. I will not be doing Rover anymore. I am traumatized. I feel horrible. I don't know what's going on with me right now. I could not tell you. There are other things that have been happening. I just told y'all my transmission in my car went out, and that's $5,000. Like, I don't know what's going on. I said to myself, like, this is God forcing me to lean on him. Like, God has been putting me or allowing me to be in situations where only he can pull me out of. And typically my relationship, I'm being honest with y'all, because I feel like we can be honest. My relationship with God is not always on 10. And by that, I mean, I'm not always seeking God. Actually, there are times where I'm purposely disobeying God. I'm purposely feeding into my flesh. I'm purposely doing what I want to do and ignoring what God's will is for me. Countless times. But when I need God, oh, I'm in my Bible. I'm in my word. I'm looking up scriptures. I'm doing my devotional. Now I do talk to God every day, regardless, no matter what. We have that type of relationship. But when I say, like, actually seeking God, like in my word, I don't do that until I need something. And that's where I struggle with my relationship with God, because I always feel like, and I know this is my flesh thinking, like, if I only came to you when I need something, I would be like, don't come. But I'm so thankful that God does not treat us according to the way that we treat him. But these situations, the stuff that I haven't even spoken on, I'm like, I just said, when I was in there, I just said, thank you, God. I don't even feel like saying thank you. I don't even know what I'm saying thank you for. I feel sad. I feel overwhelmed. I feel like trash. Like, I'm not in a situation that requires me to say thank you. Like, shit is going down. But I'm like, thank you, because I know that this is building character. I know that this is pushing me closer to you. Like, I know that your will be done through this, but all these little bugs. But baby, send some prayers up for your girl, because I look so crazy too. I'm about to pull these lashes out. Your girl is going through it. Anyway, this is probably gonna be the end of the vlog. It's Friday. I don't plan on doing nothing tomorrow. Probably some homework and editing a vlog, and that is it. I don't even want to be bothered. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to do nothing. So the next vlog, hopefully I'm in better spirits. This is about to be an ongoing thing, because they have to do like an investigation. They didn't make it seem like it was bad, more so just like, give us your statement so we could know what happened. But I was even thinking, like, even if that man sued me, like, I wouldn't be mad at him, because I get it. Like, I get it. I genuinely get it. Like, I'm stupid Buzz. I never want him to feel like I didn't care, or like, oh well, hell no. I never want him to feel like that. So I don't know. I'll chat with y'all in the next vlog.